Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off from MetLife. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
4 yards on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
2nd and 7.
2nd down now. They need 7. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects with his back, Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Richardson. And this is intercepted. Colson-Adebo's got it. He'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dark from the pistol. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Richardson on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Has some daylight through the 40. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He gets loose down the right side. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. On play action with darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the gun, here's Darts. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Scatterboo here on the toss. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Darts out of the shotgun. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
10 yards. Brings up the 4th down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This a 54-yarder. This is running out of gas, and it's going to be short. Looks like they had issues with that snap. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's shot downfield, will wind up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. This is Scatterboo, left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Once again, it is Jack Browning out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Dumped off to his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down give to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Richardson now. And this one is launched downfield. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. He beams one deep right side. Into a crowd and intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. That's completed right side. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Sanders defenders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, this is Scatterboot. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
17 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Your start now. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Dart going to throw again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the counter, Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
They give on second to Hall. And nearly a first down there. He stopped at the 24.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and 1. Here's Richardson. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 15 yards.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go right back to Hall. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To the air on this first down. Richardson buys time, rolling right. And they pick him off again. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here goes Dart to the air. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that makes it 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
See, that's just one of those situations it is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Giants' 20-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals continue piling it on here in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Giants 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give to Scannaboo. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All gets it again on 2nd down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sanders sends it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cardinals get to fly home